everybody, it's DartyGirl03. I'm here today with a tag. This is the very first tag I've ever done. I've been looking around YouTube and seeing some different tags, and I decided that I would try the My Makeup Story tag. I really like tags because I've learned so much from everyone else and about everyone else with their tags. So here I go. Number 1. How old were you when you started wearing makeup? Well, when I started wearing makeup, I was 14 years old, and I was in 9th grade. It was a time in my life when I really started noticing boys. All my friends were noticing boys, and it was just a really fun thing. We'd go to the drugstore, my girlfriends and I, and we would look at the CoverGirl, and we'd pick up some shades of CoverGirl, and then, of course, we'd go home, and our moms would make sure that we were putting it on correctly so that we didn't look like clowns going out the door. So that was my first makeup experience. How did you get into makeup? Well, getting into makeup goes way, way back. When I was a little girl, I used to go to my great aunt's house an awful lot, and I would see her stand in the bathroom mirror. I would watch her, and she would be putting on her CoverGirl foundation, and for some reason that's all she wore was CoverGirl foundation and a little bit of red lipstick. This was back in the 1960s, of course. And so I thought, you know, when I grow up and I get to be bigger, I'm going to get to wear that. And there was just something about the smell of the CoverGirl makeup and the look of it and the love for my great aunt that just really made me love and appreciate makeup. Number 3, what are some of your favorite brands? Well, I like drugstore brands, and I'm liking the higher end brands too. If you folks have watched my very first video, you'll know that I had kind of been out of makeup for a really long time, and now I'm getting back into it. I have to say that right now, for high-end brands, I'm really, really enjoying Too Faced. I went into Sephora, found Sephora, one of the great places, and decided that Too Faced looked like something I'd like to try, and I tried several other eyeshadow shades, and I've just really fallen in love with the whole look, the glitzy glam look of Too Faced. I also really enjoy some parts of Elizabeth Arden. At Christmas time I was given an Elizabeth Arden set. In fact, my blush today is Elizabeth Arden. So those are a couple of the brands I do like. However, I use the Revlon foundation, and I've picked up some CoverGirl lipsticks too. So it's kind of all over the map. Those are some of the brands I like and I'm using right now. Number 4, what does makeup mean to you? Well, I think makeup is a way for all of us to express our creativity. It's a way to express our mood. You know, if you're in a more serious mood, sometimes maybe your makeup will be a little darker and a little more subdued. And then if you're happy and joyful, it might be a little brighter shade and a little more pop out there. Also, makeup tends to give me a lot of confidence. Well, not a lot of confidence, but it gives me more confidence. I feel like if I have a look that's all put together, I feel like I can just get out there and, you know, face the world, and I really, really like that. Number 5, if you could only use 4 products, what would they be? Okay, number 1 would be foundation. Number 2 would be my eyebrows, because I need to fix those up. Number 3 would be my, what is that, concealer, because I have really dark circles under my eyes. And number 4 would be lipstick for that pop of color. That's what I would use. Number 6, your favorite things about makeup. Well, I think that my favorite thing about makeup is that it's fun. It can be very, very affordable, or it can be very, very expensive. It can be whatever you choose for it to be. It can be little, it can be a lot. And it really does help you to express who you are and the feelings that you have inside. So my favorite thing about makeup must be the creativity part of it. The fact that you can really enjoy it. And also, you know what, makeup can give hope to people, because if you are a burn victim or a person who was born with a scar or something, then that's going to help to cover up that problem, and that's going to make you feel more positive about yourself in general. Number 7, what do you think about drugstore and high-end makeup? Well, I kind of already answered that in about another question, but I like both. I think that drugstore makeup is very good, and I think high-end makeup is very good. I think in every product line you're going to find things that work for you and that don't work for you. So my suggestion for myself and for others is just kind of go out there, and if you see a product in the drugstore that you really like, or you see a high-end product that you really like, if you can, you give it a shot. Because you just don't know. They're all good. Both types are good. It just depends on the look you're trying to achieve, on the person who's wearing it. It's all good. It just depends on which parts of it you want to use. Number 8. One tip of advice you would give to a beginner. Well, I think a tip of advice I would give to a beginner is to how do I put this? To wear your makeup in ways that is flattering to you, that's enhancing to you. There's a lot of people out there that will tell you the right way and the wrong way, but I think you need to really just enhance your own beauty, and especially for young women out there. Don't cover up your natural beauty. Don't hide your natural beauty behind a lot of makeup. You can put on a nice light foundation, a nice light eye color that's going to give you that beautiful pop that you need and kind of even out your skin. But you don't want to cover up all that natural beauty, because, girls, I can tell you from experience, you only have that natural beauty for a number of years, you know, and then after that you're desperately trying to get back to that natural beauty. So wear the lighter, airier, softer makeups while you're younger, and don't be afraid to hide the beautiful you that's in there. Let people see your real personality, your real features of who you are, because each woman is beautiful in their own way. So just be beautiful, and don't try to hide behind makeup, but use makeup to enhance yourself. That would be my tip. Number 9. One makeup trend you never understood. Okay, well, I'm going to try to explain this without stepping on anybody's toes. Back in the 1970s in particular, there was this big craze where people would take what I would call robin egg blue eyeshadow, and they would put it on their lid all the way up to the brow bone. So when a person would walk towards you, all you would see is this robin egg blue. You wouldn't see, again, any of their beautiful features or natural features. That's all you saw was robin egg blue, and it was bright and it was brilliant, and it really was kind of scary looking. If anybody ever watched the Drew Carey show and saw Mimi, the character Mimi wore that look very, very well, and she was just this funny, outrageous character, and it made her look very outrageous. So I guess that robin egg blue eyeshadow, or green eyeshadow all the way up to your eyelids, you know, that kind of 70s look, is a trend that I never quite understood. Number 10. What do you think about the beauty community in YouTube, the YouTube beauty community? Well, I have to say I love the beauty community in YouTube. If you listen to my story, my very first video, which is just a couple back, you'll find out that I was deciding to set up a vanity. I hadn't done that for years. I was deciding to set up a vanity, and I actually looked at YouTube to figure out how people were putting vanities together, how they were storing their makeup, and as I watched, I just fell in love. So I think that the YouTube community is great. It has a lot to offer. There's so many really good gurus and really good makeup people out there, and who really can tell you what to do and help us all to learn. We all can learn from each other. Already, I've just been making videos an extremely short time, but already I'm making friends and I'm learning tips, and I feel like I'm part of the family, part of the community, even though I haven't been here very long. Another aspect of the community that might be a little bit negative is don't be hurt by negative comments. No matter where you go in life, you're going to find people who don't like you. They might not like you just because you live and breathe. So don't be hurt. My thought is, if you get a negative comment, erase the negative comment. And if people keep commenting back like that, then eventually you might have to block them. But just be who you are and be you, and enjoy the good aspects and put away the negative aspects of the YouTube community, because really it's a great place to be. I just love YouTube. So, well, I think that about wraps it up. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about me. I would love to hear a response from your video, and if you like this, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. That would be great. So until next time, this is Darby Girl 03. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.